But yeah, like there's a bunch of places back in El Paso that you're damn near paying like the same thing, you know. So it's blessed, you know.
Yes, bro. No, you gotta love it, bro. I like it a lot.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
So yeah, man, this is the first pod I'm doing in Austin. So I'm glad that
I'm happy.
yes, sir. With me, we met literally like a couple days ago. But I mean, it already feels like I've known you for a good while, man. Like it seems like I was really grateful for like Christmas that he made sure to like make a little introduction, and it's crazy, man. Like that's just like I've known Christmas for a good minute, and that's just like the person he is, bro. Like I didn't like really reach out to him. He just did his thing, and like it did a lot for me. So
testament to him. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we rolling now?
Yeah, we're going, man.
Hell yeah. Okay, so shameless plug, but I got you a gift.
Oh damn, bro!
I got you a gift.
Oh my god, this is so clean.
Yeah, that's one of our recent drops.
Wow. Okay.
If we talk about it, we talk about it. If we're not, but I got you a gift. I do that for everybody that visits Austin.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Bro, you know how much this means to me, man. This is so.
I was like, I hope he likes hats.
Oh, bro, I was seeing these hats like because I've been following like the Lucky Duck just because, I mean I see a bunch of people from El Paso just pull up, and I knew there was like some ties to the Duck. Dude, this is sick, man. Let's plug it right now, man. I mean,
I appreciate
you the head of marketing at the Lucky Duck here in Austin.
There, yep.
And that's what like East 6.
Yep.
Just went there a couple days ago, and that shit was popping, and it was fun. And it was a slow night too, apparently.
Yes. Believe it or not, slow night. I was surprised because I mean the weather's been kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was happy. Like I said, again, testament to Christmas, the way he is, and I mean, no hesitation. Mm-hmm. If he likes somebody, I already know somebody's good.
Yeah.
Because the way bro, I had met Christmas when he moved here. We knew each other.
Yeah.
But I had met him like for real when he moved here. Because he hit my dad up, and my dad was like, "Bro, hit up my son."
Mm-hmm. How did he know your dad?
So my dad used to sell cars.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
Chris was in that business too. And I forgot how they met. But him and my dad just clicked, bro. Mm-hmm. They clicked, and then my dad was like, "Trust, meet him." And then from there, bro, we were. Like I was telling you the other night, we were like inseparable for a few weeks, and I was sad as shit when he told me like, I don't know if we can cuss, sorry.
Yeah, no, this is you can cuss.
Okay. I was sad as shit when he told me like, yo, bro, I'm moving to LA.
Yeah.
Because
he was only here for a little bit,
bro.
Yeah.
I felt like he was in and out. Yeah, I felt like it was a vacation for him.
Yeah.
And like I said, we had great times. Again, him and my boy Angel, like. It was fun as hell, bro. And then so when he told me, or when he put us in that group text, I was like, yeah, absolutely, whatever you need, bro. So yeah,
hell yeah. And does your dad live out here also?
No. So well, back in the day he did, and that's kind of why I came out here too. And I don't know, we'll get into that, but yeah, he used to live here, but now he's out in El Paso.
El Paso.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, man. This is episode 68.
Hell yeah.
So I've been doing it in March, it's going to be like 2 years.
Congrats.
But I didn't really start being like, I wasn't like super consistent the first like year. It was kind of just like something I did like just as a little side hustle. Yeah. But like I definitely started ramping shit up like last year.
Okay.
And yeah, man, episode 68. And we're sitting down with, I know you go by Lac. Your official name is Alec.
Yes,
what's your last name?
Guzman.
Alec Guzman.
Yeah.
So where did the Lac come from? When did that start for you?
It's the funniest thing, bro. I used to do music back in high school.
Yeah. What kind of music?
Rap.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
So you can spit some bars then.
Yeah. Actually, I can.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The funniest thing about it, in middle school, I used to go by ATL. Mm-hmm. I'm originally from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And my coach would be like, "What's up, ATL kid? What's up, ATL?" You know? And one day, like, when I started doing music, I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go by ATL." But then I was like, you know what? No, that's kind of too, like, general, you know? 'Cause obviously, a lot of people are from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And, one time, because my name's Alec, somebody was like, "Yo, what's up, Cadillac?" I was like, "Cadillac? What the hell is that?" You know? It was kind of weird. But then he was like, "No, it's because you're Alec, Cadillac, you know? That's how you are." And I was like... And then I was like, okay, what if I say Lac? But then at that time too, I was like, oh, I'll go by Lac Lana to kind of like mix it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fire.
Right? and then I was like, okay, I like that. But then again, when I was like ramping up the music, I was like, I'll just go by Lac.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of stuck because, I mean, going by Alec, it's easy for people to be like, oh, hey, Alex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
And so I just, it was weird, bro. I just kind of got stuck with Lac.
Mm-hmm. It
And
fits, bro. I love that.
You know what
I
I mean?
don't think I've ever met a Lac either.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so like, but I tell people all the time, like, whatever you prefer. Like, I don't say like, call me Lac, or I don't say call me Alec, whatever. To me, it's like, I say Lac because it's easier.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's just, I mean, it
stuck.
hits, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it goes, you know? So,
Rolls off the tongue.
bro, even my mom sometimes is like, oh, y'all were Lac? I'm like, so, I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
So you grew up in Atlanta. You were born there?
I was born there.
Okay.
So we moved, I'm going to say I was 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to say I was about 6 years old. Then I'd go back for the summers and stuff. But
You moved from Atlanta to El Paso.
to El Paso, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what do you remember like your childhood out there?
Yeah, no, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So we stayed, God bless, I'm trying to remember the exact part it's called. But where we stayed, it was kind of like in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it was super culture shock from El Paso, right? Because, I mean, it's all desert.
Yeah.
And, man, bro, it literally, like, it sounds like, what is it called? Like, those basic stories, right? The kids that were outside till the lights came on and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I would hang out there, and it was awesome, man. It was definitely awesome. They had a creek in the back.
Yeah.
So, like, I was just one of those kids just
So you lived like outside the city.
Yeah.
Got you. And how would you explain like Atlanta? Obviously, it's a humongous city, but like, how would you compare it to like a place like maybe like Houston or Austin or like places like that?
In a weird way, very similar here and Houston, because it's that big city, you know. Professional sports teams, always something to do, and I mean concerts, like that. That's what it is like in Atlanta. And the funny thing is, humid as hell.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I mean? It's very similar to here, very similar to Houston. But Austin is only similar because now it's starting to grow like that.
Gotcha.
Austin wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like first coming to, well, I mean, when I was little, like I said, my dad used to live here, so we stayed, me and my sister, we stayed for a summer with him. Nothing like this, bro. Granted, I was a kid, so I really like can't tell you specifics there, but from what I knew, nothing like that. I mean, the other day, one of my boys posts. He's a big videographer out here, and he'll post clips. I don't know. You might have seen. I post them a few times, and he put. I want to say it was 2013. He had posted the skyline compared to now.
Totally different.
Bro, crazy different.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, excuse me. Like I said, very big city vibes, dude. I mean, you got professional sports teams. You got Falcons. You got Hawks. We used to have the Thrashers for hockey. And then you got two big colleges. You got Georgia Tech. You got UGA. Right? So, like, the Braves, dude. Huge Braves fan. I almost forgot that. Jesus, I'm a huge Braves fan, bro. And I was blessed enough to go to the games. My dad made sure I was watching every baseball. He's a big baseball fan. Made sure I watched like almost every game on there, and then we got lucky because one of his boys would always take us to the Falcons games too.
Oh shit!
Big hookup.
Hell yeah!
So,
that's probably when like Michael Vick was probably.
I was about to say the Vick era, bro. Yes, man.
So some good times.
About to cry. No, but no, the Vick era. So I was blessed enough to go to that too. When I had moved to El Paso, my aunt bought me the Vick shoes. So yeah, huge. The ironic thing is, I'm actually not the biggest Hawks fan. So every other Atlanta team, I'm riding.
Solid, yeah.
I'm riding until I die.
I don't know too many Hawks fans, honestly. Bro.
I don't know what it is, bro. Like, it's crazy because Trae Young, cold.
Yeah.
Absolute baller. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I just never clicked on the Hawks.
Yeah. Other than that, I think who else was with the Hawks? Was it Dominique that was with the Hawks?
Yes, but like, Mutombo was like, they've had a few, bro. Like, but I don't know. I don't know.
Do you follow basketball in general or not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, you say you're a LeBron guy.
I'm a big Bron guy.
Same. Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, we were just talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. I'm a big Bron guy, and ironically, my team is Miami Heat, but I don't care what anybody says. They're gonna be like, "Oh, it's because Bron was there." But it was actually because of D Wade.
Okay. Yeah.
D Wade was my first favorite player, just because he would do like the circus shots and all that stuff. So yeah, bro. Yeah,
Solid player. Hell yeah. And so when you moved to El Paso, well, actually, what was like kind of the reasoning y'all moved? Was it just like family, or what was it?
So my parents divorced.
Okay.
Yeah. So my parents divorced. My mom originally was born in El Paso. My dad was born in Orange County, but his family born in El Paso, or well, mostly came from El Paso. And yeah, my mom was like, "Well, I'm gonna go back home," because my mom went to follow my dad to Atlanta.
Got you.
And yeah, bro, that's how we ended up in El Paso.
What do you kind of remember for that time, bro? Like, as far as just kind of, because I a lot of my friends kind of went to the same thing where their parents kind of split up. So was that kind of like a tough time for you, or was it like, did they make it kind of seamless, like, or from what you remember?
Like, at that time, especially at that age, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
In my head, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see my grandparents."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, we'd visit them when we lived in Atlanta, or they would come visit us. And I couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
You're telling a kid, "Hey, your parents aren't together anymore," and you're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
You
You
know?
can't really register it, you know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at this age, I would have been like, "Damn, dog, that sucks." You know? But at that time, it was weird. It doesn't hit you until all of a sudden you're not seeing one of the parents for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, you're going to go stay with your dad for the summer, you know? And not in a bad way, right? But like, you hear that and you're like, okay, like, my dad lives over here, my mom lives over here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was weird. I think the biggest shock about it was going from Atlanta to El Paso. You know what I mean? Because it was like, it's this weird thing. Like, I don't know if I'm a big movie guy. I don't know if you watch movies and they have this weird, like, this thing about like Mexico shots, and there's like a filter on these scenes.
Yeah.
And it's always like yellow and like weird.
So you're like really into like cinematography like that?
I don't want to say yes because I don't want nobody to be like, "Well, what's up?" Like,
No, yeah, but like you appreciate
also, like,
it.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like, I appreciate it. So like,
Same.
it's this weird thing when I went to El Paso. I always feel like there's this weird vibe, and you know what I think it is? Actually, the other day somebody brought it up too. It was weird. The dirt. It literally will change. That's why people. I don't know if you know this. I literally saw a video on this like a month ago. That's why they say El Paso has some of the best sunsets. The dirt in the air, bend the light or something crazy.
Yeah.
And it looks crazy. So I think maybe it's part of that. But anyways, maybe I'm
I
wrong.
mean, that makes sense. I notice, and I don't, that probably goes for anywhere you film, but like El Paso has a distinct way it looks on camera.
Very, bro.
Yeah.
Very. But that's why it was so weird, bro. Like, I came to El Paso and I was like, "Oh, this feels like it." You know, like, I don't know. It just had its own little thing, and
Don't feel.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
So what side of town did you grow up on?
So
Or, like,
actually-
did you stay in?
El Paso's growing, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of looking at it as central now, however you want to do it. But yeah, I was in that area. I went to the elementary was Glen Cove, so it was kind of more east, right? Yeah. Middle school went to Eastwood, and then high school went to Eastwood, and then I went to UTEP.
UTEP, got you. And so what was kind of like your mindset, I guess, when you were maybe around like like high school times? Like, what did you envision yourself doing? Like, were you the type of person that was like thinking about your future at that time? Were you just kind of going with the flow? Like, what was like, how was that for you?
That's actually a good question, because at that time, bro, like, I would always trip out where people were like, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that." I just was like, I don't know what I want to do, you know? I mean, funny, at that time I was doing music too. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I could write music, or maybe I blow up as an artist. I don't know. Yeah, bro. It's funny that you asked that, because I used to stress out about that.
Yeah.
I used to be like, damn, what will I do? And I guess kind of during the high school era when I could work. Well, prior to that, I was working with my dad. He had a contracting company, And so I was always somebody that I need to get the bread, no matter what, you know? So, but again, I just never had a plan. And it wasn't till, I want to say my senior year, where it was like, okay, well, now you're going to go to college, right? What the hell am I going to go to college for? You know, like if I don't have a plan. And I was a big tech guy. So I was like, well, I want to do something in tech then. I don't know what the hell it is, but I just want to do something in tech. So I went to orientation. We went to orientation, and, you know, you're getting to learn. They're kind of telling you, hey, this is what you can do, blah, 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 blah. And the advisor that I met was like, oh, well, maybe you want to do something like coding. So it's like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll do that. Didn't follow that, but I did kind of something in there. It was computer information systems. Yeah. So in my head, I was like, I'll be in IT. Like, that's my thing. When I was a kid, picking up a phone, I already knew how to use it before I even knew what it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I just never had a plan. And I mean, to this day, bro, people will be like, what do you do? I'm like, dog, the funniest thing is I don't even do anything related to my
degree.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm like, dog. So, yeah, it was the weirdest thing, bro. Like, I never had a plan. I never had a plan.
You were just kind of rolling with the punches.
That was it. Yeah. Like, if I was good at something or wherever I was working at the time, cool. Yeah. As long as I could pay my bills, do what I wanted to do, why not? You know? But it ended up getting to a point where, especially being in El Paso, I was like, okay, wait, what is next? Because obviously this is easy and this is like your comfort zone. But I want to do this, I want to do that. So, all right, time to go. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
what kind of laid that what was your main, because we talked about it a little bit at the duck, like you were saying, kind of a little bit of your motivations, but like if you can elaborate, what kind of made you want to move to Austin? Like what was your mindset at that time, and what was kind of leading you to be like, yo, I need to get out of here, you know?
Yeah. So funny thing, as a younger kid, I was always like, damn, I want to go back to Atlanta. Because I was thinking big city, right? And again, like I told you the other night, there's no knock on El Paso. Yeah. Awesome people, great vibes, right? But I was always like, I want to be in a big city. I want to see the sports. I want the music, the culture, everything, right? And I want to say, well, kind of like I was telling you the other night, during college, we would come out to Austin, me and a little friend group, right? We were like brothers, bro. Actually, we had a YouTube channel at the time. Shit. Too. Yeah, dude. And it was before like YouTube blew up.
Are those videos still up? Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Maybe, I don't know. Don't look at it. No. The funny thing was, it kind of blew up. We went by Slayfish. Okay. And we had hats. Yeah. Dog, everybody wanted a hat. The funniest thing.
That's sick. So it was like vlogging before vlogging was a thing?
Like, you ever seen like David Dobrik?
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Well, not the bad stuff, but it was kind of like that. Super chill, super fun, right? And we were like, yo, let's go to Austin. Like, let's go for spring break. Because, I mean, young kids, like, we're like, let's get out of town, but like, we're kind of scared. Like, don't go too far, right? And I was like, yeah, let's go. Yeah.
What kind of like, what year was this, you think?
2016.
2016, okay.
2016. So we went, I want to say I was 21 at the time, if I'm doing the math correctly. Or 22, 21, 22. But bro, we came here, and again, Skyline, right? That's the way I see it. It was nothing like this, but it was fun. And the Austin motto is keep Austin weird. You saw random things, bro. Little did I know, spring break was South by Southwest. The thing I was telling you about the other day. One of the biggest events in the U.S., bro. Like, you see, well, at that time was funny because it was more so you would see indie artists, indie movies, some tech, a lot of art.
Yeah, I could have sworn like back in the day it was more like a tech conference, no? Or like more.
It was big tech. Yeah, it was big tech, but it was also very indie artists. I saw, the baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Before he was the baby.
Wow. Okay.
Swear to God, this guy walked in a grown man diaper up 6th Street.
What the fuck? The baby?
The baby. Oh. We saw T.I. running up and down 6th Street.
Wow.
So it was like you saw some guy you didn't know was going to be big, and you saw some guy that was already big.
Already big, yeah.
And 2 years later, you're listening to the baby, and we're like, dog, wait.
Yeah, we just, yeah.
the coolest thing was if you did it right, you could get into a lot of places free. Free drinks, free food, free music. Like, it was dope, bro. And so again, 2016, friend group, super, super awesome. And then we were like, you know what? Every year, let's do this. Why not? Rent a car. At that time, I was working at Enterprise, so I got hookups.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro.
It's clutch.
So I tell the boys, hey, don't worry, I got the car. We'll figure out the room.
Yeah.
You know? Because our biggest thing was, as long as we got a place to sleep, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Give a damn. If we
That's what's cool about being just dudes. You know, you can just
legit, bro.
You can go wherever and do whatever.
Legit.
You know.
We were like, it doesn't matter if it's a 5-star, 2-star. I just need to get somewhere to sleep.
Yeah.
And so yeah, bro, that was it. That was seeing that and just like enjoying it. I was like, damn, what about Austin? Why not? You know. And then I was actually a big Texas fan because again, my dad lived here prior. And when I was a kid, I used to go to the practices. So we had Roy Williams. He used to play for Dallas Cowboys. And at the time, me and my sister, so I'm backtracking a bit, but at the time, me and my sister would go watch the practices with my dad because he was real tight with all the players. Roy Williams was like, do they want food? That boy bought us chicken nuggets.
Damn. It's real, man.
I was like, I love this place. I was a little kid, you know, like it was cool. So ever since then, though, I was like, damn, I'm a Texas fan, bro.
Yeah.
So everything, like the stars started aligning, and we'll get back to exactly what you asked me. What made me think about coming out here, bro, was I was finishing up college. Actually, the pandemic hit.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Heat of the pandemic. And I was like, everything kind of seems like if I'm going to do it, it's got to be now.
Yeah.
Because
you kind of had like some time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm blessed. Where I was working at the time, still, they paid us regardless, even if we weren't at work. Because they were like, well, we don't know what's going on, but we're going to keep you guys paid, make sure you're okay, whatever. We'd get on the call once a week. So I literally had time all day to like just hang out, chill, whatever, right? Like get stuff done. And I would like, you're not working, so I'm thinking like, what if I move to Austin, right? And at the time, I was I was with a girl at the time, and I would tell her, I was like, look, this was always the goal, right? Like heads up. And I was scared though, because I was like, damn, dude, like we're getting serious, like, you know. Should I do this? Should I not? But again, I never lied to her. I told her from the get-go.
From the jump.
Like, this is it. Like, this is my goal. This is my plan. But it's ramping up. And I was like, okay, here's what I'll do. I'll apply, see if I get the transfer. If I do, that's the sign. Right? Yeah.
And was it in your head like, she can come with me? Or was it like, I need to do this on my own?
It actually was.
Okay.
It actually was because we were cool, bro. Like, we were tight. We were tight. And, yeah, it was dope. But it was also like, I don't want her to hold me back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully. And kind of how I was telling you last time, too. Like, I didn't tell nobody I was moving to Austin until 2 days prior to literally me leaving. Because I, like, you know how El Paso is, bro. Like, family will sit there and try to tell you no. And it's not in a bad way, but it's because they don't want to see their family go, you know? For sure. And bro, I was nervous as hell. And yeah, bro, I was just like, the thing about it is you got to do it. If you're going to say you're going to do it, you got to do it. And I didn't tell nobody. And yeah, when I told her, I was like, hey, I'm going. And that didn't work out, unfortunately. But everything's cool, whatever. Family was sad. Yeah. But I was like, you guys need to understand, I'm doing this to make sure I'm happy. Yeah. And especially my mom, bro. My mom took it hard as hell. But she was like, the thing about it is, you need to do this for you. Do it. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be sad. She's like, but she used to make fun of me because I would always tell her, I'm going back to Atlanta. She's like, that's too far. So she would tell me, she's like, well, at least it's Austin. Yeah. You know, she's like, it's quick. Yeah. I'll see you. Like, I'll go visit you.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the reasoning, like, your girl at the time didn't want, was it just like she wasn't ready to leave, or like, was it, yeah, that, I mean, think about it, bro. Like, legit, like I was telling you, it was like a shock to her when she had heard. And she was a very family-oriented person, which there's no knock on that. Like, I get it, bro. I love my family. We're all good on that. Oh, shit. My fault.
It's the vibes, mama.
What the hell? Dating was just kind of hard the last like couple like year and a half, or like the year leading up to me wanting to, because I had aspirations to leave for a while, but I knew that like I didn't want to do something like get into something serious.
Put you in a bind.
Yes, exactly. And not that like there was a girl I actually like really cared about, you know, but it was just tough because it just felt like it was something I needed to do on my own in a way, you know. And
I feel that.
It's difficult because like you can really care about someone, but for whatever reason, I just feel like not that they would. I think holding me back is I don't think it's the right word. I just feel like when you're alone, you can just move quicker, you know, and you can
100%.
You can if you need to do some shit on the fly, like if it's just you know, you're the only one you're worried about, so you can just do it. Once you're with someone, you introduce them to what's going on. Like
you got to be conscious of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, 100%. Because, I mean, being in a relationship, you got to have like a really good partnership. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, to your point, you're like, low key, it's easier to do it on my own, so nobody holds me back. Again, lack of a better term. Mm-hmm. But especially if like you're doing it, like I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah. You
don't want to have to worry about, damn, like I'm putting somebody in a situation that I don't even know if I'm going to be successful at.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. And at the time, like I said, it was very fat. It was weird because, like I said, when I met her and we started talking, I was like, yo, I need you to know right now, like my mindset legit was like, I'm going to be single. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to put myself in a bind. Like I have a plan. I'm getting out of here. Mm-hmm. Right. And she was like, let's figure it out. And we were just so tight that I was like, all right, maybe it works. Like, I'm not going to block a blessing. Maybe it works. Right. Mm-hmm. Again, fortunately it didn't, but whatever, you know, life is life. But to your point, it was kind of a blessing in disguise too. Cause bro, when I got here, it was moving at 150 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Crazy. I did a lot of things that I was just like, I don't even know how like what? Like it was cool. It was so cool, bro. And again, like the cool thing is that taught me how to love, but also on this end, this is teaching me like, yo, this is what life is.
Yep.
You know, like there's so much opportunity, which again was one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here.
Yeah.
So
for sure. And thinking back to that time, because I feel like I'm in the position you were when you moved out here, you know?
And I'm hyped for you, but again, like I was telling you that I'm hyped for you, bro.
Yeah. It's obviously a little bit different circumstances because thankfully, like I came out here with, like I have a pretty good base of people that I'm super thankful for that surprised me how much people I'm actually like have some mutual connections with, you know?
That's awesome, yeah.
And, but for you, when you came out here, whether it was like already when you're here, or even just the process of you moving, what was like the challenges that you remember?
The challenge,
because it was a little stressful for me.
Yeah, no, I feel that, bro. And again, like I said, congrats.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
The biggest challenge was figuring out where I was gonna live. Mm-hmm. And long story short, when I had decided for sure we were coming, I told my boy, again during the pandemic, why not right now? Let's go to Austin. Mm-hmm. Screw it. And it was a couple of us, and I was like, yo, there was two of them that had moved prior to me, and I had ended up being like, yo, I'm gonna meet y'all. Well, they got a 2-bedroom. Mm-hmm. Where the hell am I gonna stay? Again, because Austin more expensive than El Paso. Yeah. So they were like, yo, crash on the couch till you figure it out. Mm-hmm. I was like, fuck it, why not? You know, like I'm not ashamed of it. Like I'm trying to get somewhere, right? Yeah. And it was just like, I took that fight or flight, you know? Mm-hmm. If it's going to happen, cool. If not, the thing about it, what I told my boys was, what's the worst that can happen? I can come back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Family will be like open arms. You got a place to stay just in case you got to get back on your feet.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so it was honestly a leap of faith, bro. And I can't lie. Like I said, I was telling you too, I didn't know, again, where I'm at now with the people that I have, the connections that I have. But I had a couple people from visiting, mm-hmm. right? So the coolest thing was when I said I moved here, they were open arms about it, bro. It wasn't just that type of thing like where you have somebody that was just cool with you for the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I just moved to Austin. Like, I appreciate every time like I come visit. Like, what do you recommend? And I was like, bro, what do you need? Like, what do you come on?
Yeah.
So I had a couple people, but it was still like I had to figure it out, you know?
Yep.
And my biggest thing about it was like, just throw yourself out there. You don't know nobody. How you know what I mean? I couldn't stay on the couch and be like, oh, well, if it happens, it happens, you know? So
that's good.
Yeah, bro, just a leap of faith. And again, to me, it was super dope getting to know you and meeting you, because I was like, man, if I had somebody like me at the time, and it's not to be like bragging or come off like a weird way, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
But I would have appreciated it because it would have made it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But I'm also grateful for the experience and like how everything started ramping up. Dude.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Hell yeah. And were you always, because you seem like very just good with people, like you're very outgoing. Were you always like that?
In a weird way, it's kind of funny, dude. I tell people all the time, I'm kind of reserved, just because, like you don't know anybody's agenda. You know what I mean? You'll meet people and they may come off cool as hell, and like they may not be, you know. But I'm a very loving person, and so like in my head, I'm like, if I do actually feel that good energy, that's where I'm just like, yes, absolutely, 1000%. Because, bro, in my head, like, I'd rather be that than not have friends at all, you know, like, or just not have people to talk to at all. And I guess just from hearing it, yeah, like I'm pretty easy to get along with. Like, you know, like I make links on accident, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it's super cool because I think the one thing about it for sure is I love learning about people or like things, right? I'm a very curious person. So one of the coolest friends I met here, even before moving here, he won a world poker tournament.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
Craziest things. And so we laugh about it because sometimes ESPN will play it over and we'll be out and we're like, hey, look, there you are, bro.
That's lit.
But it's like things like that. Like you can't find that out if you're not being sociable. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
you're not
like,
curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might run into like some amazing ass people, and just because they're not famous, like you wouldn't, like some people wouldn't think twice to just chop it up with them.
Exactly. And the craziest thing is, especially here in Austin, bro, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't know. For being out, like, for taking that like leap of faith, like I said, I've worked with a Grammy artist, right? And the name might not be big, but I work with a Grammy artist. I work with a B-list celebrity, but super dope.
Yeah.
I've met Trey Young, like, dog, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been blessed enough to like see and do some cool stuff because I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
You know? But it's because I was like, okay, let me drop like that little block, right? And let me like be cool, you know? And they've taken care of me.
Yep.
And that's what happened. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Super dope.
And advice for like people like coming or just in a new place, meeting new people. What's like, in your opinion, what's like the best way? Like, is it nightlife? Is it going to just random places? Like, what's, in your opinion, what's like the framework to just doing it?
Just go out, dude. Like, it doesn't, like, not necessarily nightlife. Like I was telling you the other night. Excuse me. Coffee shops, anything, any event. Like, again, you're about to see some crazy stuff in 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Because of South by Southwest. Just go out there, dude. Like, literally. Like, when I got here, I'd have days where I like decompress and like I get away from reality in the sense of like I just don't want to deal with any type of stress or anything. I need to focus on myself, and I would just go grab coffee somewhere. I would get on Instagram and be like, coffee shops, Austin, whatever, like cool hashtags, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like, oh, let me try this, right? Let me just go. Why not? I'm a big coffee guy, and that was always my mentality. Is like, I had read this thing, or I had said this thing the other day, and I was like, not on some depressing stuff. Is I love being alone, but I never feel lonely. You know what I mean? Because that's where I get to, like, job number one is me. I always tell people that job number one is you. And so that helped me build these relationships because I was like, oh, let me go see this, right? Let me go do this by myself, blah, blah. Then boom, all of a sudden you're meeting people.
Yeah.
Because you're happy, but you're somewhere random that you probably would have never done. Again, getting out of that comfort zone, and you're meeting so many people. So like my biggest advice would be is just go do something. Like, who cares? Who cares? I would always see like, how can you go watch a movie by yourself? Why not?
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, you do it at home. Like, why not go to a theater? You know?
Yeah.
So like in my head is that like, just go, have fun, enjoy it, and you won't, especially in Austin, bro.
Yeah, people are so freaking friendly here, dude. Like,
Dude.
I just in the past 2 days I've been out. Like, I'm a fairly social person, you know. Like, at the same time, I am very I can be shy at times when it comes to like striking up a conversation. It just depends the vibe I'm in, the mood I'm in.
I feel that.
But bro, people here, like, they'll just talk to you like just cuz, you know, and it's like you start I was in line just waiting to go into a spot, and just random girls just start chopping it up with you, bro. Like, and it's not even it's just some friendly ass shit, you know. You might probably never talk to them again, but it was just like, you know, it was a cool vibe.
Guards are down, like no, dude, 100. I think that's why I got lucky with Austin. Because in my head, maybe if I went to Atlanta, it wouldn't have been like that. Yeah, like as an adult, you know. Because as a kid, I remember, oh, it's cool. But yeah, I think I got super lucky with Austin, bro. Like, when you go to Zilker, like when you experience that, or you experience like Barton Springs, like you're gonna be like,
I'm actually going there tomorrow.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna do like a cold plunge.
Yes, yeah, do it, bro.
Fuck,
do
dude,
it.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm excited.
Cold as hell.
Yeah,
but it's dope because you're gonna see, like, you're gonna be like, damn, everybody's out here. Like, what the hell? Like, this is a thing. It's I'm telling you, bro. It's just so cool. Like, it's easy to meet new people here, and then you end up finding out too. Like, they probably have like a similar story or something. They'll be like, oh, I'm from New York. I'm from Brazil, Colombia, like stuff like that, bro. And you're like, what? Like,
yeah,
you know?
it's crazy how much El Paso people you run into too, huh?
Actually, yeah, bro. Yeah, it's hilarious. I think we're like magnets.
Yeah, facts.
You know? Like,
you can just tell sometimes.
Yeah, bro, yeah. You'll say, oh, Paso. Oh, what high school did you go to? You know, like, yeah. That's the age-old question.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's I love Austin. Like, I genuinely appreciate it. It's taught me a lot of life. Like, I've enjoyed it from the no responsibilities to spring break to like, okay, as an adult, like really being out here trying to grind, like, so dope. And again, the people that you meet, bro, it's so fun. It's so cool. And like I said, I'm hyped. I keep telling you this, but I'm hyped for you, bro. Just because I want to see what you do, especially with this.
Yeah.
Like,
appreciate you, man.
Bro, you'll probably meet people and you'll be like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I got an episode coming.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm excited, bro. And so, like, going into like the different era for you, like you're in Austin for a few years. So are you working at Apple as well?
Yep.
And which one?
Up at Domain.
Domain? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. The Domain's sick. It definitely is a different Austin feel, but I still love it.
It's cool, but I do tell people, I'm like, if you really want Austin, like, don't go over there and be like, oh, this is Austin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. That's the first area that I lived in. But to be in Austin, it's like downtown or like south. Yeah. You know, because that's where all the crazy stuff happens.
Sure. Hell yeah.
But it's just so funny because it's like, damn, you get a lot of different flavors of the city, you know, especially, if you go to see Domain.
Exactly. And so when did the Lucky Duck era of like your life like come about? Because established 2020. Yeah. So how did that come about, man?
So funniest thing, dude. I mean, damn, I used to go out crazy when I first moved here. But one of our friends had a bar on Dirty Six. And Dirty Six is basically Central Six. Yeah. So you got West, Dirty, and then East, right?
Just a friend you met out here from El Paso, or
no, a friend I met out here. He was the world poker guy.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. And he had a bar, and one night he's like, "Just come through, or whatever." I think it was like a Sunday or something.
And he just came from. Did he just had bread, or he made it playing poker? Or
made it playing poker. Bro. Yeah, dude.
Holy shit!
Guy's a gremlin on the poker table. But he was like, yo, come out. And so me and a couple of my boys went out. He introduced us to this one cat, and he was like, he's like, oh yeah, that's my boy, blah blah. He's got a bar out on E6. And the funniest thing was, I had never been out on E6, even like visiting. So I was like, what the hell, like, what's going on? Because at the time it was a lot of either West, Dirty, or Rainy Street.
Yeah, which Rainy is not like no longer a thing,
Yeah,
right?
you don't want to go there. No,
Yeah,
it's RIP.
that sucks.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you kind of miss that, but because Austin's growing rapidly, like there's a bunch of buildings going up there and stuff. So, but yeah, so he introduces me to this guy, and this guy's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you." It was, I want to say it was 2021. He's like, "Yo, we're about to have our one." Yeah, it had to have been because he's like, "We're about to have our 1 year anniversary. Like, you guys should come through." And he was super cool, so we're like, "Yeah, why not? Hell yeah, let's go." And again, to my point was, why not just go meet people, go link up, whatever. And I didn't have like an agenda to be like, oh, let me meet like bar owners. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. And so me and a couple buddies went. It ended up being cool, and just like the vibe was cool, the vibe was right. And bro, from there, like, we would just always go, and then they would take care of us, and I was like, oh, cool, like, damn, y'all didn't have to, but okay, why not? We became the regulars, you know? And it wasn't till, I want to say like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 now, they were like, bro, why don't you want to do our marketing? And I was like, damn, well, I mean, I'm here, why not, you know? So that was kind of my era. So I would say I've been with them for 3 years.
Yeah, why marketing? Because like you were working at Apple, but like were you into, like, what kind of experience did you have like doing that?
Nothing.
Really? You just knew people?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I think I brushed on it with you over when we were at Lucky Duck. Yeah. My thing was, I just would always tell people, yo, come through Lucky Duck, because it was fun. It legit was fun. I had no agenda, nothing about it, but I had a good time there. And one day they were like, yo, we're throwing it was a McGregor fight. And they're like, yo, we're throwing the McGregor fight, like, invite everybody. There's no cover. And this was before East even got crazy. So I was like, yeah, bro, I packed it out. Like, humbly speaking, I packed out the inside of the Lucky Duck with all my people, bro. And from there, they were just like, dude, how the hell did you do this? Like, I was like, bro, I was just telling everybody, like, I'm like, come through or whatever. And like I said, one day they're like, you want to do our marketing? I was like, 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm here anyways. Why not? You know? And I laugh all the time because I'm like, damn, maybe I should, kind of how you were asking me earlier about, did you ever have a plan on what you want to do? I'm like, damn, if I would have known, I would have gone to school for marketing, bro, like, to really be legit. Yeah. And it just worked out, man. Just being vulnerable and being open to meeting people has really opened the door. Actually, now that I think about it, I can't believe I almost skipped this over. I used to do, with one of my buddies at the time, media for Concrete Cowboy on West 6. So that's, I guess that's kind of like where it came through. Yeah. But I would never use that as like, hey, I'm doing marketing, you know? It, in my head, it was fun. Like I said, I got to work with a grant. But we went to Miami on a last minute trip because this dude was like, come do a video for us. I want to say we did on his video, I'll say it was like $1 million or $2 million. Damn. Yeah, and bro.
What made you, when did you pick up a camera?
I actually didn't.
Really?
So here at that time, I actually didn't. I was the one just handling like the business aspect. Yeah. I was the one talking to people. I was the one like, yo, let's do this. Like, why not? Yeah. And it was funny because my boy at the time was a huge fan of that DJ. And we were at Concrete Cowboy. And he was like, damn, dog. Because, again, we were doing the videos for Concrete Cowboy. He's like, you know how cool it'd be to do a video for him? I'm like, why not? Like, let's ask him. What was he going to say? No? Okay, cool. Well, we were going to do it anyways, you know, like, whatever. He's like, should I? I was like, yes, bro. Like, I was like, matter of fact, boom. We got a bottle. And I was like, go send it to him. Like, we got to act kind of cool. You know? Yeah. And we were chopping him up. And he's like, would you guys come to Miami? And I was like, yes, just say yes. We'll figure it out, bro. We'll figure it the hell out. And yeah, bro, I want to say it took a month because he, ironically, had to go to Atlanta. Hell yeah. And he's like, do you guys want to come to Atlanta or Miami? And I was like, damn, I could go back to family. But I was like, let's do Miami. I've never been. Yeah. And, bro, I was nervous because I was like, maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe it does. But long story short, we ended up going to Miami, recording a video for him. And like I said, after that, the GM of Concrete Cowboy would be like, yo, we're going to keep y'all doing the videos. We're going to keep y'all doing the videos. Super dope, dude. He was awesome. And
just videos of the vibe, the night, the nightlife. Okay, that's it.
Dude, they had us out there. Dude, we were like, it was nuts. That was an era. I wish you could have been here for that because you would have been like, holy hell, like, this is crazy.
What happened to it?
So he ended up leaving, and he ended up starting his own bar, which super happy for him, super dope. But when he left, everybody loved that guy so much. His name is Troy. Everybody loved him so much, the staff, that they were like, you know what, if he's out, we're out.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. But what it is now, Willow is cool. Yeah, a couple of my buddies are there, so yeah, shout out to them. But yeah, that concrete era was crazy, bro. It was insane. I literally credit them for a lot of the work we have done. And so, again, to your question is, I never picked up the camera. I was just always the one to talk.
Yeah.
And I guess somebody had told me, they're like, bro, I think you have the gift of gab, because somehow you get into something and like it just works.
Yeah.
And yeah, we worked. His name was Walshy Fire, and he was doing a lot of. He was in Major Lazer with Diplo.
Hell yeah.
And then we did homegirl from God, I'm blanking out right now. Ridiculousness, or yeah. With Rob.
Oh, Chanel West Coast.
Chanel West Coast. Yeah. Yes. We did Chanel West Coast promo video, and then linked up with Trey Young briefly.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was nuts, bro. Like I was like, this is not real life. Like this is crazy. And yeah, after that, like I said, I met a lot of people, and then again to the Duck era. That's kind of where it happened. Yeah. So then Duck came in. They're like, oh, can you do photos for us too, though? Can you make little videos? And I was like, well, I kind of get the vibes now.
Yeah.
Literally, bro, this thing right here. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, cool, boom, boom, boom. And it was easy because people like the Duck, and they're like, yeah, for the page, absolutely, let's go, boom, boom, boom. And I just recently actually picked up a legit camera, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Let's lock in.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, bro.
And for when it comes to like the bar industry here, the bar scene, what's the I'm trying to word this question right. How do you stand out as like a spot here? Because there's so many spots here, and I mean, you guys obviously have a unique vibe, but at the same time, like there's so many spots.
No, yeah, 100%. Austin's tough, man.
Yeah.
So if you got it, you got to keep rolling with it. You know, there's nothing that I could say that is like the sure shot to make that happen. The way, again, all bias aside, the reason I liked the Lucky Duck was the hospitality. I'm a big hospitality guy. If I go into a bar, I don't give a damn if it looks luxurious, excuse me, or a hole in the wall. I don't care. Like that, I'm just here to drink, have fun, conversate, right? My biggest thing is, how is your staff?
Yeah.
Like, are you guys fun? Like, is this enjoyable? Or am I like sitting there like, damn.
That's
like,
am
I asking you for a drink and you're like, all right, hey, like, what do you want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the biggest thing, bro.
Sure.
And it's funny because actually I feel like legit we owe a lot to the merch because it's easy marketing, bro. Like the guy that does that is super in tune with like streetwear and stuff, and so it just worked out. And I think that helps, obviously, right? Bro, you'll see it. You'll be at an HEB and somebody's got a Lucky Duck hat. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just clean, man.
Bro, a buddy of mine sent me a video. He was in San Antonio and they had some crazy country concert, and the guy had this hat on. Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? So it was like cool, right? But again, to your question, is I think the biggest thing is hospitality, because if you don't have something like that, I think it's very quick for you to burn out. Dude, I've seen so many bars come and go in Austin that it's like, damn, like it's not safe, which is ironic because Austin does know how to party, right? Like there's happy hours every day at all random hours of the night or day. But if you don't treat your guests right, like, dude, I'll go next door.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing, man. And like I was telling you the other night, man, it's super cool to be a part of like the growth of the Lucky Duck, because man, they're just killing it right now. And I mean, we got our San Antonio bar too. I was there last night, dude, and just seeing that blow up is just awesome, man. Yeah. And so yeah, just take care of your people. That's my biggest advice I would say for anybody that's getting into industry in Austin.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. Just from like the little experience I have with, because my family opened a spot, and I'll show you it right now actually. But we opened a spot in El Paso, and dude, just having that, like you say, the staff, first of all, like obviously you want them to be hospitable. Yeah. Like obviously like just really good service, but also if they feel like they're just as much of a part of it as like even just their superiors or whatever, like they have a network that they could tap into, and people will just go to see them and to them. Say hi to them, and 100%. They could bring 10, 20 people. You have 5 or 6 people on staff that just want to go say what's up to the homie. Like that's 80 to 100 people already in there.
Domino effect.
It's crazy.
Yes. No, exactly, bro. Yeah, I mean, kind of like us, right? Like you hit me up like, yo, what's the move?
Yep.
And I tell you come through, right? It's like if I told 10 more people the same thing.
Yeah. And then everybody from El Paso who's in town always going through the Lucky Duck.
It is like almost that is like the passage of coming to Austin.
Yeah,
you have to come to the Duck.
Facts.
Again, like that's why I brought you the hat, because the funniest thing is, at first, right, we the one that does the merch, he was making them at his apartment, bro. Like pressing the patches and stuff, right? And those were sick, bro.
Yeah,
I got some cool ones because I made my own, you know. And everybody's always like, damn, those hats are cool. Like, I want one, blah, blah. And I used to just give them out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know. And it turned into, like, people would hit me up on the ground, like, yo, I need one. And I was like, you know what? This is getting expensive. Like, you know, I love giving them out, but this is before I was doing the marketing. Yeah. I was like, I love giving them out, but here's my bet or my deal with you. If you visit, I'll get you the hat.
Damn.
I will get you the hat personally.
Yeah.
If you want one, link in bio, baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so, yeah, bro. Everybody would see that and they're like, damn, dude, that's a fire hat. And then, boom, easy marketing. Oh, yeah. I need to go to Lucky Duck.
Bro, literally, I was in El Paso, and everybody's stories that come to Austin's pulling up to Lucky Duck.
Bro.
Like,
yes.
Yeah. So you know a bunch of people in the industry back home, then, right?
Yes.
So, like, you know Dickie, Johnny,
that's
like
my boy,
all those dudes, yeah.
D-Will. D-Will's my boy, Johnny, Michael. I got a lot of people out there, bro. Yeah. And I love those guys. I miss them. I do miss them, but... Yeah, bro. Actually, Dickie was here last night, I think.
Or yeah, he had hit me up today. I think he was out, but I told him we were doing like the pod and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just cool to see everybody coming through all the time.
Yes, bro.
You know?
Yes, dude. And he's a good guy. Shout out to him. He just opened up Mangoes.
Yeah.
Mangoes, how are you saying?
Mangoes.
Yeah, it looks cool. So I'm like, damn, I might have to go visit.
Yeah, they have a little like a speakeasy now. So have you heard of the Reagan?
Yes.
So I guess Alex from the Reagan opened up another like speakeasy down there.
Yeah, look cool. Well, from what I'm seeing on the posts and stuff. So yeah, shout out to D Will for that one, dude. It looks cool. Hopefully I'll be out there soon. Go see it. But yeah, all those guys, man. I got so many industry people out there, and love them, miss them. But I always tell them, if you're out here, you know, come see me. And we'll do the damn thing. You know?
How's your mental health been, man?
Actually, good, man.
Yeah.
So I do this thing where, I guess it's not necessarily like I have a plan about it, but I do this thing where I try to take a break from drinking, right? And it's not like I have a problem or anything, but it's like one of those things where I'm like, time to lock in.
Yeah.
Let's reset, you know? Because I love being out. I love the nightlife. I love socializing is what it is. That's what it really is, you know? And it's just easy to go out and go have some drinks and, you know, like have a blast, bro, whatever. But I always do this to make sure like my health is intact. Like every year I'll take a break. And so recently I did, I want to say it was like a month and a half, 2 months.
Hell yeah.
Just straight up dry.
Yeah.
Straight up dry. And then also because I knew, I was like, damn, South by's coming up. I already know how that's going to be. It's
going to get crazy.
Yeah. And like now, again, like still doing the marketing, I'm like, I'm going to run into people. I'm going to run into a lot of contacts that just want to have fun. And not that I'm like, oh, I'm going to fall under peer pressure, but like I want to be able to be like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, for sure.
Drink, you know? And
yeah, I don't have a problem saying no, but also I don't like saying no. It's just like not that if you're right on the right people, it's not gonna kill the vibe at all.
Yeah, no.
But it's just internally, I'm just like fuck. I just don't like saying no.
You know what I mean? It's because I'm not gonna lie, bro, and not in a bad way. This just for me, a perfect Sunday is good weather. You go have a day drink, fun.
Yep.
Not at night. It's during the day.
Yeah.
I don't know why, dude. It just hits different. The music is great. You know what I mean? Like,
no, a nice Sunday fun day is like fire, bro.
You know
and probably one of the best, because I don't know, back home I didn't really like go crazy on Sundays, but here I've had some I had one in particular I remember, and we were at the Domain, but shit was like lit, man. It was fun.
Bro. It's just something about a Sunday, bro. And so again, back to your question, man. Like it's been great. I've been locking in. I got back in the gym. I'm staying more consistent. I'm making sure that I'm eating better. Like, you know what I mean? Especially because you cut that alcohol out and you see like dramatic change, bro. Dramatic change. And so I would say I'm good right now, dude. I'm locked in. I'm super happy. I'm not satisfied because I feel like I'll never get to that point because I always want to keep doing something, you know, but not in a bad way, you know. But it's cool because it's something to look forward to. You know? I'm not comfortable. I just keep going. So I want to say I'm good right now, dude. I've probably been the best I've been ever. Yeah. You know, and I'm happy. And like a lot of my people are happy. Everybody's healthy. So yeah, dude.
It's good to hear.
Super good, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's been good, dude.
Love
it's been
that.
Super good.
Hell yeah. And when you kind of, when you look back at just your life, just kind of take a bird's eye view, is there like a moment or a specific moment you remember that kind of just had a big influence on you? It could be on your mindset. It can be it can be positive. It can be negative that turned into like a lesson, but like a particular moment you can think back on where like you had a mindset shift.
I think I want to say, and I know we kind of keep going back to this, but I want to say it was the whole moving to Austin thing. Yeah. Because that was, again, one of the biggest, like, risks I took, right? And again, technically not really, because I knew I could go back, you know? And I told my boy this yesterday. I was like, I don't have regrets, but in a weird way, like, I guess for lack of a better term, my biggest regret would be not coming here earlier. Yeah. Because I feel like if I came here earlier, I'd probably be where I want to be. Because, again, I consistently make goals for myself. So I would say that would be my biggest regret. Yeah. Again, lack of a better term. Because I tend to not want to say I have regrets because I feel like, to your point, no matter good or bad, like, there's a reason for these things to help you grow, you know, and to help you persevere. So that would be the biggest thing, bro. Seriously, because, again, the things that I have done since moving here, I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives, dude. Like, legit, bro. I'm so grateful for this city. Like, if I move anywhere else, it's because I got a crazy offer or an opportunity, because I can see myself living here the rest of my life. Yeah. Legit, dude. The people I've met, the relationships I built, the things I've done, the things you can do, the fun you can have. It's just so great, bro. It's just... I'm telling you, when Christmas had moved here, that first weekend I was like, bro, you don't understand. Like, you're about to love it, bro. Yeah. And he was like, damn, Lac, like, for real, yeah, it's cool like that. So I think that, bro, I would say that, because other than that, like, I appreciate every little thing, big, small, whatever, positive, negative, appreciate it all. And yeah, again, because I genuinely feel that Austin has changed my life, dude, for the better. Thank God. So yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. And I was telling like a couple of my homies, like, when I was at the Duck the other night, it was did you ever watch The Wolf of Wall Street? Yes. Okay. Oh, man. For whatever reason, I'm trying to think of another movie that would paint the picture correctly. The opening scene where like he's like, I was talking to you and you were just giving me game on Austin. Like, that's how I felt, bro. Cause I was just so like overstimulated in a good way. But it was just like, damn, like I was just looking around and just thinking about like hitting you. Yeah. I was like, damn, I'm really out here. Like you making me feel like I could conquer the world in this bitch. Like it was just a good feeling, man. It was fun. Yeah, bro. No, you can, bro. I truly, I'm, again, genuinely speaking, like, for real, I don't bullshit. Especially, again, what you got going on. I think this would be great for you here. No matter whatever your goals are, you can achieve it here for sure. But like, especially something like this, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, meeting you the other day through text was really the first time that I was actually like, oh shit, let me check out this podcast, because you had sent it to me. And then I realized like, oh shit, I've seen clips, because one, my boy Dicky. Christmas, and actually my homegirl Logan was on your podcast too. Yeah, so I was like, oh shit. So like, I had seen it, but I didn't like realize, put two and two together. Yeah. So I was like, damn, that's dope. I was like, and then coming to Austin, I was like, yeah, bro, you can kill that, bro. Like, I hope I get to introduce you to some people that you can go link up with, because you'll probably hear some dope shit. Damn. Like, for real. I'm so serious. That means a lot, man. Yeah, so that's why I was hyped telling you all that, because I was like, damn, bro, you're about to do some cool shit out here. So, yeah, man.
Hell yeah. That means a lot, man. What do you feel like your we'll go the greatest, or not your greatest, what do you feel like your biggest weakness is? That's something that you think about and you're like, I want to improve on this, you know? I can't improve on this.
Procrastination. Yeah, bro.
That one's tough, man.
Bro, I hate it, bro. I hate it, because being younger, like, it was really bad. It was like, I'd be like, oh, tomorrow. And obviously you get older and you start seeing, like, Jesus, if I would have done this yesterday, I wouldn't be in this headspace. Because at a younger age, my mental health wasn't as strong as it is now. Yeah. And I kind of give credit to one of my boys at the time, because he would go through a lot of stuff too, and he'd be like, yo, Lac, I need to talk to you. Like, damn, I feel like this. And outside looking in, is very easy for you to tell somebody something, because it's like, bro, just do this. Like, you'll be okay. You do this. And little did I know, I was like, fuck, dude. I also need to hear that too, though. So it would deal with the whole procrastination thing, because I'd be like, well, again, kind of like if I would have came here earlier, shit, who knows where I'd be now, you know? Yeah. I think I'd be the same person, like how I am, but damn, I don't know what would I have done, you know? Yeah. And I would say that's my biggest weakness. I've gotten better at it, 1,000%, but I do have those days where I'm like, all right, yeah, tomorrow. Hell yeah. But then I'm like, motherfucker, like, dude, like, come on, bro, not tomorrow, today, do it. Like, I think
a lot of us definitely can get better at that.
Yeah,
you know?
Bro, 100%.
It's good we are aware of it, though.
Yes,
you know?
Yeah, like, I would say, if anything, that's one of my good traits, is I can at least be self-aware. Yeah. You know?
Would you say that's one of your greatest? Because I was going to ask what your greatest strength is. What is your greatest strength?
Damn, dude.
Your superpower.
I would say, I guess, lack of a better term, talking, or like being open. Again, getting to know people. Yep. Because that's what's gotten me here. You know what I mean? Like,
that's powerful, dude. I feel like
being
that's
personable.
Like,
you know, like yeah. I would say that would be it, because that's what's gotten me. That's what led me to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because if not, I wouldn't have met Christmas. Because my dad's gonna be like, yo, hit up my son because there's a reason. Like, trust me, he's gonna put you on. Blah 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 blah. The relationships I built, the way I got into Lucky Duck, just knowing people, like, I would say that.
Dude, I mean, that's in my head, like, and it's becoming more and more evident the older I get. Like, the relationships you build is everything, you know. It opens so many doors, you know. People will fuck with you just because they like you,
that's
you know.
It.
Yeah.
Legit, on the drive back here today from San Antonio, I was telling my boy, I was like, I think, actually, yeah, that is it, because literally we're having this conversation. We almost had our own podcast in the damn car. I was having the conversation with him, and I was like, bro, I think the coolest thing is, like, people fuck with us just because who we are. And we don't act a certain, we're us. I don't go out and say, I need to act like this so I can build this, you know? I'm me. I'm a clown. I have fun, dude. Like, I'm joking. I'll have a shot with you. I'll have a drink with you. I'll dance when I'm feeling like, you know what I mean? Like, that's me. Like, that is me. If I'm talking to you like I was the other day about whatever the case is, like, that's me. I don't talk to you because I have an agenda. For what? It's not genuine. You don't get a good conversation out of it, or you don't get dope ass information out of it. You know, like, again, meeting one of the owners for the Lucky Duck, I wasn't like, oh, let me talk to this guy because he's the owner, you know, like, maybe I'll get this. I talked to him because legit, the way he carried himself, dope. One day I'd hit him up, I was like, yo, let's go grab some food. He was tripping out because I had invited one of his friends too, and his friend hit him up. He's like, yo, we going to get barbecue with Lac. He's like, he's all, first of all, this cat don't like nobody. How'd you get him to go, you know? And I was like, it's just, I was chopping it up with him. We related on something. Actually, we related on LeBron too. Hell yeah. And he was like, oh, you a LeBron fan too? Like, yeah. But yeah, man, I think that's it, dude. Like, that again, I don't do it with an agenda. I don't, because I will never want to be, like, disingenuous, or like, my thing is, if I'm talking to you or we're talking about even about a small subject, it's because I'm genuinely interested. Like, why not? That's why when you asked me to do this, I was like, damn, that's kind of cool. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. Why not? Like, you know? And so, yeah, that'd be my in my head, my biggest superpower, my communication.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely, if I could strive to be at that level at that point. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's inspiring.
Yeah.
When you talk about you mentioned like your mental health, like you kind of struggling with it. What in particular were you struggling with, and what was kind of the root cause for you?
I think a lot of it was always wanting what's next. I put a lot of pressure on myself because I'm like, I like have this vision of where I want to be, and it's tough, bro, because like you'll see a lot of motivational videos too, where it's like, don't compare yourself, don't do that, because you do that, good luck, dude. You'll put yourself in a bind. But I compare myself with myself because I see the times that I'm happy and I see the times that I'm carefree, and I'm like, damn, I could be like this all the time if I just fucking lock in, you know?
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, everything's been going that route. And I think I'm almost there, you know? And it's just that, bro. I beat myself. I'm my biggest critic. Like I was telling you earlier, I used to do music, and at the time I would hate my music, bro. Like I hated hearing myself. And it was just because I was like, damn, I could have done better. I could have done this. And granted, whether it was honest from them or not, I would have people be like, no, actually, you're good. But I was like, no, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I do this, maybe this.
Yeah.
But again, that would be my biggest downfall, is I beat myself up hardcore. And I don't know where that came from or what, because I have a loving family, bro. Like my mom, my dad, my grandparents. Like I have a loving family. My aunt, bro, everybody.
I can relate to that a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
man.
Especially having that family, you know, that it's like it's not like they're putting pressure on you.
No,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah, no, dude. My family. If tomorrow I told my family in a group chat, like, yo, I want to be a top chef tomorrow, they'd be like, what do you need from us? Like, they're not gonna be like, are you sure? Like, you know, because they're just so supportive.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I was telling, what did my aunt Jen, I told my aunt Jen, again, I told everybody like 2 days prior, it's like, I'm moving to Austin. She was sad as hell, bro, but she was like, you need that. Go. I'm gonna love that for you. Like, I think you will love it. Sad, but again, my biggest support system, dude, is my family. And so I don't know where it stems from, bro, but I don't know. I think just, I'm not a materialistic guy. I think it's more so the freedom aspect, right? When you become successful, you're more free to do things, especially to see my family, bro. That's the biggest thing. If I get to where I'm going, like I know I'm going sooner, it's easier for me to be like, I'm gonna go see my family anytime I want.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna say, hey, let's go here, or let's do this. Even if it's like, come out to Austin, let's go to the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. So yeah, bro, that would be the biggest thing. And I would say 2 or 3 years ago, I started giving myself more grace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, cool. Like, I get it. The pressure, it helps you grind. It helps you get to where you want to be. But also at the same time, appreciate like where you've come from.
Yeah.
And how you've gotten to that point. To the point of us talking about me coming to Austin, what I've done, how I got into marketing. Is like, oh shit, let me appreciate that.
Yeah. You look back and you realize how much you actually done and how far you've came, you know?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, 1,000%. So yeah, like I've been giving myself a lot more grace. Again, my breaks help me when I lock in, and going to the gym. I tell people, I'm like, I don't go to the gym because I'm like, oh, I want to get in this physique. I go because my mental.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. The physique is the byproduct. If I start looking better, that's just the byproduct of it, you know? And so, yeah, man, like, that's it.
Hell yeah. I relate to that a lot, bro, because, like, sometimes I catch myself, like, my self-talk. Sometimes it's fucking terrible, you know? I'm like, why? You wouldn't treat your best friend like the way you talk to yourself, you know? And so...
Exactly.
And I feel like you'd even be more productive if you didn't... The thoughts in your head weren't putting you in this mentality to, like, that's not helping at all, you know?
Exactly. 1,000%.
So it's definitely relate to that.
Isn't that crazy, huh? Like, you can be your worst enemy.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Isn't that nuts?
You can be the only thing in your way.
Legit,
you know?
bro.
Hell yeah.
Like, you see those memes sometimes, and it's like, oh shit. But for real, like, on some real shit, like, who's stopping you? but you.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's nuts.
Hell
Dude.
yeah. How would you compare the dating, like dating in El Paso to dating in Austin? Like what's the difference in your head, if there is one?
There is a difference. And look, I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but the thing about it is, like, in El Paso, it's so, everybody knows each other. Somehow, right? I'm sure, like, if I go back home, I'm like, yo, I did a dope podcast with my boy Diego. Like, oh, Diego from, like, you know, you're gonna hear that, you know, like, sure. I'm 1,000% sure. Or when this goes up, whatever, somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, you know Diego, like, you know what I mean? So that's the toughest part about it, right? And again, I'm not talking shit. I don't want to come off like an asshole or anything like that. That's the toughest part about it. In Austin, there's so many fucking people, bro. So many people. I meet women from God knows where. You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. But it's less competitive, right? You know what I mean? Like, so it's like an even playing field at that, you know?
I was chopping it up with someone from the UK yesterday.
You see what I'm saying?
From London.
See? That's what I'm saying,
crazy.
Bro. Yes, bro, yes. And so I think I like it better. I think I like it better here for that reason, because it's like you're out your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, it's really like, all right, I have to get to know you now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know your cousin or your friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know of you because of them. So now I'm getting to know you. And so I think it's better in that aspect. Again, there's no knock. Again, I love everybody in El Paso, whatever. But I think it's better in that aspect. And you just meet people that like random things, bro. Like, you'll be chilling and like, oh, what are you doing tomorrow? Like, you're getting to know some girl and you're like, what are you doing tomorrow? And she's like, oh, we're gonna go paddleboarding tomorrow on Ladybird. And you're like, oh shit, okay. Or another one, oh, I got a run club at fucking 7 a.m. You're like, damn, okay,
it's a bunch of different shit to do.
Yeah. Or you got a tech girl now. Like, it's crazy, bro. And it's super cool because even in the aspect of not going out to be like, oh, I need to go find somebody. But if you just like try to get to know somebody, you just trip out, bro. You trip out. So I would say, again, not in a knock, but I would say it's better here and it's more interesting because just the randomness, the meeting somebody new. Like I was telling you the other day, the Duck obviously has regulars. Every bar out here is going to have regulars. But me being the marketer, like I go there all the time, right? Even if it's just to go in, boom, take a couple pictures, cool, whatever, get some content. I hardly see the same people, the same women. You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts, dude. Because I'm like, damn, like, you get used to El Paso, you see all your friends all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
anytime I go out, I'm gonna see somebody for sure.
I mean? And
which is cool.
Yeah, in a good way. But it's a culture shock because you're like, holy shit, wait. Because now you're thinking like, damn, maybe that one girl I should have talked to, I should have fucking talked to her that night. Because who knows?
Yeah, you might never see her again.
You might not. She might be on West. She might be at Domain. Like, you know, you don't know. So, like, you got to just be like, fuck it. Like, am I feeling here? What kind of feeling?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk, you know?
I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
Even just a few times, the small time I've been here, I'm like, damn, I have to go. I have to shoot my shot, you know?
You have to, bro.
I'm not going to see this girl again.
You have to, bro, because that's what I'm telling you. Like, you just don't know.
Yeah.
Again, you get some regulars, but then you start realizing, like, damn, I've never seen you before. And then 2 weeks go by and you're like, oh, damn, I've never seen that girl again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Got to do it.
Random. Super random.
One thing I always love to leave off on is just what would you say to someone who's just going through a really tough time right now mentally, who's maybe for whatever it is, they might be struggling, you know, what's advice you'd give them?
Think of like the thing that keeps you going. You know what I mean? Like, again, for me, it's my family, bro. Like, they're my biggest support system. And so, like, in my head, I want to do, again, I'm putting pressure on myself, but I want to do awesome for them because I love them. Like, my family is everything to me. And, like, tough times don't last, tough people do. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not a knock. It's just one of those things where when you really think about it, like, I've been in college, bro. I remember, again, working a part-time job, and they're like, you owe us $1,000 if you want to continue to go to college. Funniest thing is, at that time, I was like, $1,000, bro. I wanted to cry. You know what I mean? Because I was like, what the hell?
I got $1,000.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't just pull that out right now.
Yeah.
You know, like it was weird. But then I was like, hold on, think about it. Like, you got a job, stack up the bread, boom, take care of it, continue to do what you got to do. Just take the time to think about it. That's the thing, and then you'll get through it. And it might sound cliche, but just fucking lock in, dude. Really, honestly, like. Again, like I used to tell my brother at the time, he'd be like, bro, I'm having a tough time. I'm like, bro, you see where we're at? You see what we've gone through already? We're going to make it through this. Like, we just got to lock in on that. So I wish I had like a magical, like, piece of advice or something that I could ground break with now. But like, honestly, if you really just get back to the basics, it is literally just sitting there, evaluating, like, okay, let me make a game. Actually, if anything, make a plan. Make a plan and you'll figure it out. Legit. Because if you just go into it like, fuck, shit is tough, I'm not going to get through this. Or like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Then you're going to beat yourself up, dude. Like, legit. So make a plan and again, reach out, dude. If anything, too, you don't even realize. You have conversations with people that, again, are part of your support system. They open your eyes, dude. One of my biggest support systems is my mom, bro. To this day, I'm 30 years old, but I will call my mom and we'll have conversations, and just having a 5-minute talk with her, I'm like, all right, fuck. Yeah, you're right. You know, like it's really amazing. You know, like even if shit is going south, I'm like, okay, I kind of get it now. Like I can get there. So yeah, bro. I think so. Yeah. Something like that. Make a plan. That'd be my biggest advice.
Fuck yeah. What's the best piece of advice someone's given you that you can carry with you? Can be in business, life, anything.
Damn, dude, that's a good question. Because I met, especially, again, coming out here, dude, I've met so many people that are so successful and just very wise, bro.
Yeah.
I think, shit, dude. That one's tough. You got me right here, dude. I think, actually, this one might sound cliche, too. Allow yourself to be loved. I think that one. Because, again, for me, I could say, like, I've gotten myself through a lot of shit, but also I have to credit a lot of my people. And whether it's, like, a family, a friend, or a girlfriend, like, whatever the case may be, that love helps you keep going. And, like, again, we keep going back to it, but for me, it's like my family being my support system. I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can succeed and do exactly what I want to. So allowing that love to come in fuels me to go. So again, it might sound cliche, but I think that's one of the biggest ones. I'm sure I've heard a lot of great shit, 100%, and that's why I am where I'm at and where I'm gonna be. Yeah. But I would say that's a big one, dude. Hell yeah. As soon as I let my friends in, dude, look where I'm at. You know, look what I've done. Like, it's awesome.
Allow yourself to be helped. You know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like. Don't be too proud. Don't be that guy, girl, whatever the case. Like, don't be that person. Like to be like, nah, I got this
for sure.
Like, sure, you lock in, cool, you got it, cool. But like, also realize like the people you have around you, bro. Like that's the shit.
Yeah, I don't want to discredit like people's work ethic and the grind. Bro. At the same time, like when people say like self-made, like I get it, but at the same time, there's so many people that are a part of your story, you know.
Exactly, bro. There are people that are going to your self-made project, supporting you, right? Like, again, we have a lot of friends, right? Yeah. Dickie, Chris, like, people go, they love them, right? And again, there's no discredit to saying self-made, but at the same time, like, realize, like, dude, you got fucking people that ride for you. Yeah. I ride for my people like a motherfucker. So, like, yes, self-made in the sense of, like, you're the one that's locking in and you're grinding. You're going to make that shit happen 100%. Give you that credit 1,000%. But, again, also, everybody realize, like, yeah, your people are the ones that are getting you to that point, too.
Hell yeah.
You know? So, like, you, for example, you're doing a podcast. Like, yeah, you're doing this. And 100%, you'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, self-made. You know, I got this. But also, it takes your friends to be like, dude.
100%.
Christmas, hey, go with my boy. Yeah. Again, not knowing that we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, that's how that shit happens. So
exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, your friends, family, biggest support system, biggest cheat code in life, I would say.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would call it. They're your biggest cheat code.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. That's a great place to wrap up.
Hell yeah.
This is episode 68. with your boy Lac.
Hell yeah.
Really appreciate you, bro. Honestly, this could have not have been a better like first episode out here in Austin, bro. So
honestly, that makes me happy, bro. Yeah. Especially that conversation we had the other day, and thank you for first time being on a podcast.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I saw the clips, so I was excited.
Hell yeah. We'll do this again.
Yeah.
Do this again sometime, man.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes, my boy.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Yes.
It means a lot. Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next time.